The word disinformation comes from the Russian language, disinformation. It was pioneered by the KGB and by Joseph Stalin. Today, the Putin regime is perhaps even more aggressive than his predecessors. They are using disinformation to sow divisions within NATO and the EU, to undermine our public's confidence in our own values and in our democratic institutions, to generate opposition to policies that are disliked by Russia, such as the sanctions over the aggression in Ukraine, or NATO's improvements in its deterrence posture. And they use hot-button issues like migration and fear of terrorism to support extremist parties in hopes of undermining governments that take a firm stance against Russia. The US, NATO, and the EU have all been doing more than they have been in the past, and I think that's essential, because if we're ever going to deal effectively and counter Russian disinformation, we need a transatlantic response. And I think if anything could be done to improve our response to disinformation, it's to put a lot more resources, a lot more personnel behind this effort. Our publics need to be better informed about this, and I think that means politicians need to get their minds around this problem and talk about it much more, so citizens realize that this is not just something to be amused by, but something to see as an absolute menace to the proper functioning of our democratic societies.